an opportunity to kill Lava. The only opportunity cost here is the lost farm. Let's see if he can pull this off.
Okay, well, there it is. The route into the flash flag and drag. Super easy. Okay, we're having a bit of a flash on in. They're trying to get onto Delight, who does not have the cooldown and will go down. And he's delaying the back. It's a huge win. And Canyon's, oh, not Canyon, Showmaker's here as well.
And Lava has to stay mid. He has no teleport, and he's got minions crashing into his turret. Showmaker's like, what's up? I don't need a level 6 to go all the way down to the inner turret bottom lane.
Oh boy, Duckdom's probably going to die, yeah. A little bit too far. They weren't expecting Umpty, and he's right there. They absolutely should have expected him, by the way.
For this.
You see what he does? He puts down his flag. I may need to hold that thought because, of course, Bertle is getting ganked here. Has a really nice cast, but Umpty should be able to finish that off. So very excellently played. That's going to be a third kill over to Umpty. He even got that gold. Like, he's got pretty much everything. Okay, you found an opportunity, and they have a stun, and Showmaker's just not going to be able to get out of this. He is trying to do a lot of damage here to Umpty. The teleport is coming in, as he will survive for quite a while with that Force of Nature, but not sure why Bertle TP'd in here. I suppose that they do want to take this fight, but Bertle has to flash away.
Umpty used his sleep earlier too, so there's no follow-up or chase here. And I think at the end of the day here, Damwon are not too upset with this. I mean, they end up losing Showmaker's flash, he dies, and how long he survives this fight. This is basically game deciding here for Damwon. If they win this and wipe, it's over.
Yeah, I mean, Canyon's here. Is he even going to go for it? Yes, he will. He gets in, gets out. Damwon don't want to fight, as Bertle's just here to frontline for Duckdom. And they do have a nice front to back at this moment in time, so that's why they are turning as the TP is coming in. And look at Canyon, right through the teleporter, as they're not actually going to get on top of Freddebrion. So Freddebrion will pick up this Baron.
Oh, Jin. Just barely going to get out with that empowered recall. Bertle thinks better of trying. He's like, ah, he's probably already out of there. Lava picks up Spirit Visage, which is a lesser seen item these days with the buffs to Force of Nature, but given this particular case, I actually really like it a lot. And this is kind of leading towards what I was talking about, where Fred at Brion play a 40-minute game and the variance level goes up, and suddenly your Rise is super tanky, but then he also doesn't do damage, and everyone else on Fred at Brion, like, the longer the games go of League of Legends, damage gets higher and higher and higher, and things like tanks actually start to fall off because you still die very quickly when everybody's at full build. And if this game goes like 10 more minutes, as it very well may, we might even see Showmaker sell off some items and actually change up his build here. I would not be surprised. It's going to take a lot, a lot more slow farming for that to happen, but I definitely think it's within the realm of possibility. Because now Fred and Brion are in a situation where Renekton's in a great spot, Gwen's damage is massive, you get a good sleep, and then Jin is actually relevant now. Like, Hannah actually does things. So, well, bit of a seesaw here. Yeah, I mean, within reason, of course. Yeah. He's still a million miles behind Duckdom, but he has a function.
That is true, and it's not just to pass the salt. And yeah, I mean, we have the Drake coming up here in 3 minutes. I'm kind of impressed by how slow Damwon have been playing this game. It feels like every objective that goes Fred Brion's way, they just don't care. They're like, oh yeah, I mean, sure. Like, maybe Canyon can steal it, but whatever. Like, every other LCK game we watch, it's like, this 5-man unit is going to clash with the other one if they try to take Baron, with no exceptions. But Damwon are just like, whatever. We'll just, I don't know, Showmaker will take the Drake, and that's good enough. Like, we can stop this push. Fine.
I think it's hilarious how both teams have they've both kind of realized their win conditions separately of each other, and I think the fact that there's still no Zonias or Stopwatch in Umpty's inventory, like, is the perfect picturesque moment of this game, because he's like, well, they're not going to fight us, and we're just going to try to run around the map and avoid them, so why would I ever build that? Why would I ever care about that? I have a Crown of the Shattered Queen, so I feel pretty happy with that, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Because there are 6 kills in this 32-minute game right now, where we are playing the ultimate skill. Like, this meta pumped full of, like, steroids. Like, It's like, how much can we scale? Like, how deep does the rabbit hole go? How many items can we get on every champion? Can every champion get full build this game? Let's find out.
It's no rush 20 at this point.
No rush 40, maybe.
Yeah, different game. need some extra time to no rush. And yeah, that's basically where we're at right now.
We're about to find out if carriers or battle cruisers are stronger.
Yeah.
When you're maxed out.
Imagine if, like, once you go full build, you had an option to, like, spend gold on more powerful minions.
Or, like, you know, elixirs and things like that.
Well, I mean, yeah. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. No, what if you could just, like, spend 2,000 gold to blow up a turret? Just like you tell,
I'm
you
so
tell
far
Boris,
ahead, like this game is over.
You tell Boris, like, I'm gonna need you to launch a missile. Can
Tactical
you make that,
nuke.
Can you make that for me? Yeah, we're gonna bring nukes into League of Legends.
Yeah, seems balanced and very interactive.
I'm paying you enough. Make it happen. Like you can get all these expensive relics and stuff, but like, let's advance, you know, to the next era of technology here.
Yeah, let's just bring like RTS elements into it as well. You can only do it when you advance to the Empire Age or something.
Okay, well that actually breaks Umpty's crown, that Q over the wall there from Showmaker. So that is, for the next few moments, an opportunity for Dom1 Kia to strike.
Will we fight over this Drake?
He's got a stopwatch now. Umpty knows this is the fight. This is the time.
I could still definitely see Dom1 just being like, you take this one. Like, we'll get the next one. It's fine.
Umpty's positioning here is everything. Look how far back he is. He wants to re-engage. He has flash. He has stopwatch. This is the quintessential moment for this champion. I'm going to go in. I'm going to set up the big sleep. And I'm going to press as many Qs and Ws as I can. Showmaker on the backside, looking to trap them into this choke point.
Yeah. Doesn't look like they see him. Now they know that he is behind them. As Canyon just going to stick next to this dragon, look for the steal as Bertle is tanking up a lot. And Jin, of all people, is going to get it. Bertle goes down, and it's a 4v5 in favor of Fred and Breon. But look at Showmaker on the backline just being a gigantic turret. Does so much damage, and the front line also falls apart. And that's finally the Fed Aphelios getting to do something. And by something, I mean 7,500 damage, because he's also going to kill Lava here. As Kellen should get the job done, should, I say, as he misses his Q. All he's got to do is stop the back, and maybe DK can just win the game.
Looks likely.
And eventually he'll hit a Q, right?
And there's the root. Lava going to live a little bit longer.
He hit that Q.
There you go. The minions are actually going to win this.
Game over.
Kellen's like, I hope nobody watched that on the stream, although we all watched that on the stream. But that is the game here. The Taxman, Duckdown was the Taxman. The Collector procs in that fight. He's able to get those executions.
Oh, and they're just desperately trying to stop this. Will they actually?
No.
Just one more auto. They get a couple of kills, and the job is done.